Hey guys, Akil here. I just want to take a few minutes to share a video highlighting some of what we talked about on day one of our Ascension Workshop. Check it out.
Many people who know me have messaged me saying the markets are crashing, that must be hurting you. And that is a pure lack of understanding of what's holding them back of making the most of these opportunities in the financial markets. Because although we're not, look, don't get me wrong, in no way do we hope and pray for mass destruction. But if we've spent years studying and having the discipline to be consistent and building a business and trade plan around the psychological moves in the market and the technical moves in the market, and using technical indicators and technical analysis to capitalize on moves that happen frequently, then when a move like this happens, there is definitely opportunity for wealth building. All right. And some of you are familiar with Warren Buffett. Right? Buffett's one of the gods in the investment world, one of the best investors, if not the best investor on the planet. Okay. Since for many, many years. And a couple of the quotes there are, one thing he says is, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy only when others are fearful. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that and kind of show you what difference that makes from our perspective when many of the majority of people are in fear mode. Okay. And then the other one is the market is a manic depressive. And I'm going to explain what he means by that as well. So that by the end of this particular session, I'm going to share with you my own case study, how I recently made a decent portion of money, of my income, or a decent percentage returns. And I'm going to talk to you so you fully understand what these two quotes mean. Because I don't know about you, but if Warren Buffett is saying something like this, I want to understand it. I want to understand it fully. And I want to understand how I can use it and how I can get my head around it so that I have the same mindset and approach.
We look at this as doing a few things. And again, this is only part of the puzzle. So very, very important to understand that. Please do not go out there and start looking for these patterns and just start trading them. Please do not do that. You will go broke really, really quickly. If you're going to waste your money and recklessly throw it away, you might as well use it for a good cause. There are a lot of people that need help out here. But you look at this candlestick combination and you see the candle on your left, the big red one, that is a high momentum bearish candle. So at the time, you're thinking, man, bearish, the bears are in control. However, it then has a pin bar, right? So although that pin bar, the middle candle, the one at the bottom, although that is a bearish candle because it is red, right? We actually look at this as a bullish signal. Here at Tier 1 Trading, we do not judge by the color of the candlestick. Right? We actually look at this as being a bullish candle. Why would I look at that as being a bullish candle? Again, Tier 1 members, this is a chance for you to show off. This is your moment. You've been waiting for this the whole time. Why is that a bullish candle despite it being red? Or why do we look at it as a bullish candle besides being red? It's going down. The close is at the top. The opens at the top. The closes at the bottom. If you look at the wick to the downside, it tells us a story. Again, it's Everton blowing a lead, right? Imagine Everton. Gosh, why do I keep doing this to myself? Imagine Everton being the sellers, right? The candlestick at the bottom represents the low of the session. So at some point in time, right? At one point in time, the market was trading at the very low. Correct? Does that make sense? At one point in time, the market was trading at the very low of that wick. Give me a yes if that makes sense. So I think I can do some drawing here. Hold on. At one point in time, it looked like we were trading down here somewhere like that. Right? Everton had the lead going in the stoppage time. Oh, man. However, we know that the session ended up here, right? So what happened between trading down here and up here? What happened? What type of momentum did we see? We saw bullish momentum. We saw whatever team Everton was playing pick up momentum in stoppage time, score 3 goals, and whatnot. But this is a clue, right? This is a clue that there was what we call buying pressure down at this level, and that the bears may be running, or the sellers may be running out of steam. We followed it up with a higher high, higher close candle, right? So once again, during this session, right, if we're going to go back through this exercise, once again, during this session, right, the open is right here. What happened at some point during this session? What did price do? This is funny because I'm sure Jason's thinking this at the same time. We always have these presentations planned, and then we go off on rants that we never thought we would. I swore to myself this time we weren't going to go into teaching about candlesticks. Yeah, at some point price pushed down, right? So at some point this looked like a very bearish candle, right? Where momentum was down here. However, what happened before the close? And some of you guys are saying, couldn't hold it, pushed back up. Everton rallied. I guess it's the other team rallying against Everton, right? The market rallied. The sellers were once again rejected, and the buyers gained control, creating a higher high, higher close candle, shifting momentum in the market. What we would predict after this, as our members mentioned earlier, is a continued move higher.
Let's just say that we're going to go worst case scenario, 12 months. So what I want you to do is think about the 3 or 4 things in trading that you would need to do in that time. So you've got a whole year, right? This blue bar here is going to represent the entire year. Imagine this like a progress bar, right? So let's just say you're going to learn 3 to 4 things which you could break trading down into over a year. There's actually probably 3 or 4 things, and I'm going to do that now. But imagine the year broken into 4 quarters. So let's just say the 4 things are: learn the basics and a strategy. So learn, price action and an actual strategy. We'll bulk those into one. Then you're going to do some back testing. There's going to be a back testing phase of the strategy. And then there's going to be some optimization of that strategy, say. So you're going to have to review the back testing data, which could be quite a process, just to make sure that it's positive. You have a positive expectancy and you're profitable. And then let's just say that what can be the 4th bit? Setting up to go live. Okay, so go and open account, funding account, setting up maybe a PC, maybe you're going to kind of set up a proper PC, a couple of monitors or whatever, right? So let's just say that that's all, the whole process. All right. So when you break that into 4, you've got 4 quarters to break those 4 things up into. So then what you can do, and I highly recommend you write this down, this process, because this will make everything so achievable for you. Let's just say then that you break each of those quarters, so this is quarter 1 on the screen, into 7 main action steps.
So I hope you guys enjoyed some of the highlights from day 1 at our Ascension Workshop. We had a massive turnout, which is no surprise since many of us are working from home now. But if for some reason you weren't able to make it live, or maybe you're just hearing about the workshop for the first time now, don't worry. It's a 4-day workshop, meaning you can join us for the rest of the week. And if you can't make it live, or if you're just looking to review, we mail out the full recordings each and every day. All you have to do is click the link below, sign up, register, and it'll be right there to your inbox. Now, tomorrow's going to be another big day. We're going to start the day off with live trading and live analysis. So we're going to follow up on some of the concepts of reading trend, throw some more rules in there, and show you how it practically applies to analyzing a live market. We're also going to talk a little bit about identifying what your problems are and planning your way to fix them, going through the 4 stages of a trader and how to successfully navigate through all of them. And of course, we're going to bring it all back together, talking about the anatomy of a trade, meaning what goes in to finding a good trading opportunity. So I look forward to seeing you on day 2 of our Ascension Workshop. And until next time, plan your trade, trade your plan. Take care.